Good morning. I'm so happy to be here with you today. Again, Tuesday through Friday at 10 o'clock. Have I told you how much I love this? It's my prayer. It's been my prayer to every day I say, God, how can I bring a little joy into this darkness of COVID? And so I got this idea to read for 7 minutes. So hope you enjoyed just 7 minutes of fun. I want to just laugh and have fun. Some of these pages may seem a little dark, but they're actually all part of my path to freedom, my path to my joy, because I lived for a long time in the darkness. It seemed worse than COVID is now, I'll tell you that. And I don't anymore. I live in the light. And so anything I can do to help any of you from your darkness into the light, no matter what the conditions of your life, inside or out, it'd be my joy to help you, or guide you. So contact me anytime. Meanwhile, I just want to be happy. And today, I am still reading from Changeless Change. And next, when I'm done with this, we're only halfway done, but next I'm going to be reading Hope for the Flowers. It's a delightful book. Today, let me say first, yesterday we talked about the addict. If you were here, cleaning out the addict, which is actually your subconscious. And now we're going from there into what's called the cycles of life. Because whether we know it or not, everything we do, all life is really a cycle. Isn't that fun to know? Then sometimes it helps getting through it because we know whatever cycle we're in right now, at least I know, there's other cycles. So I'm not going to be here forever. That's kind of a comfort to me. So here we go, page 39, Cycles of Life. The amount of time it takes to sort through all that junk stored in the attic depends a bit where we are in the circle of our lives. And at any time, in any of my cycles, there is always something for me to learn. And the cycles are child, teen, young adult, mid-adult, elderly, death, and then actually it started with birth. I said child. So we're always in one of those cycles, and those are the cycles of life. And regardless of our place on the life cycle, we can begin the healing process by writing down, well, I suppose when we're born we can't, but writing down the name of the person, place, or thing we first come across in the attic. Chronological order is of no significance. So when we cross, actually they're in the attic in the first place because we've been avoiding thinking about them or talking about them or looking at whatever our relationship, which was the person, place, or thing. So that's why we're writing these names down. So, and I want to say a little more about why we need to spend time in the attic. When we are there, we sort through every single thing we see, and we carefully delve into each one. We assess each discovery for its value or contribution to our lives, and if there is none, we toss it. There is a very important reason to be on this reconnaissance. A reconnaissance is a mission to obtain information by visual observation or other detection methods about the activities and resources of an enemy or potential enemy. And guess what? The enemy or potential enemy lives within us. As you may have heard, we are our own worst enemies. So to deal with our baggage, which I call all that stuff, we need to know what is going through the screening. Baggage screening. Oh, does that sound familiar? Like the airport? Here we go. This simplifies everything. The self-searching, all the stuff you've read about in self-help books about look for this, look for that. This book simplifies all of it. It's like boom, boom, boom. Because for me, I like to think in pictures, and this is in pictures. See, right here, the baggage screener, like at the airport. See that picture? That's what I do. Everything goes through my baggage scanner. The entire process of finding where in the attic information is stored takes place in a nanosecond. The process is not unlike baggage screening that takes place in airports. All vehicles of communication, listening, talking, observing, reading, body language, all go through the X-ray scanners. All the old ideas we have been carrying around. And those old ideas may direct me, but they do not own me. So that's why this is an important process, because unless we're getting in touch with them, they're running our lives. So now that we know why we must look at our baggage, let's talk about how we clean out the attic. So I hope you understand that if that wasn't unclear about that baggage, like all our old ideas that are just, did you ever think, I don't know why I did that? What made me do that? It's like we do things out of the clear blue that are not in our consciousness. It's like, and we feel crazy sometimes. Like I remember in the 60s, there was a guy named Flip Wilson. He said, the devil made me do it. That's how I feel sometimes. It's like I will say or do stupid things, like even hurtful things, and I don't know why. That's the attic. That's the old stuff in the attic, and that's why we got to clean that out. We think we don't want to look at it, but it's there, still directing our lives. We just don't want those old ideas to own us. So, seeing rooms, like a room, living room, whatever, but different kind of rooms, in my attic helps me get in touch with why I am feeling certain feelings. For example, I was watching a movie that had nothing to do with death or sickness, but all of a sudden I became sad and started crying because I missed my deceased sister. Out of the blue. I still don't know why. I thought, what the heck is that about? Apparently, something sad did happen in the movie that took me into the sad room. Once in that room, I was in touch with all the sad memories stored there. See? The rooms in my attic do not differentiate between minor and major events. They can be problematic, especially in the angry room. Have you ever felt intense anger or even rage for no apparent reason? Everything seems okay in your life, nothing major going on, but suddenly you're lashing out at someone. For me, the smallest annoyance would take me to the angry room, and there I was exposed to all the perceived wrongs done to me since forever. And sometimes they're below the surface. We don't actually know them always consciously, but at least subconsciously, it's directing our behaviors and what we say. So having this knowledge of stored past issues helped me move into and deal with the reality of the present. And most often, my anger, once acknowledged, subsided. Sometimes, however, I need to do some writing to find out where the feeling's coming from. I don't always know what room I'm in. Whenever I write about my feelings, I discover something new about me that helps me be a better person. So here's the rooms in my attic. And they're rooms like sad room, angry room, happy, hurt, lonely, grateful. I just see again, I think in pictures. So I have pictures of all these different rooms in my head. And when I'm in a room, I just bring up everything that's in that room. To me, it's interesting. So, our 7 minutes is up. That chapter took us forever. So, thank you so much for being here. I'm so excited. Lisa Lee, Dakaria, thank you. I see you Tuesday. Now, this is Friday. I do this Tuesday through Friday, so I won't be back till Tuesday. Have a great weekend, y'all. Love you. Thank you so much. You bring joy to me as I attempt to bring joy to you. Bye-bye.